I continue planting a cornflower for every subscriber I have. In part 1, I planted 1,092, and since then I'm up to 1,138 subscribers, meaning I need 46 more cornflowers. If you'd like to see a part 3, then please click the subscribe button. Compared to what I collected last time, 46 is nothing, so I decided to complicate things a bit. To get the cornflowers, I was killing skeletons at night and composting flowers, but now I want to build a mob farm to automate the bone collection. There was a long list of resources I needed, so I immediately started mining cobblestone. As well as so much stone, I also needed 4 hoppers, which all need iron to be made, which I currently didn't have a lot of, so I was glad to find a decent amount while I was mining. Once I gathered all the cobblestone I needed and made a bunch of slabs, I started working on collecting logs, as the tutorial I was following said I needed trapdoors and ladders. On my search for the perfect place to build the farm, I was able to collect a few cornflowers, but I didn't collect too many as I really wanted a chance to see my mob farm in action. The tutorial said I needed ladders to get to the top of the farm, but this felt like a waste of resources for me, so I set my sights on building a water elevator. This was not a good decision, but I didn't work this out until later. I collected kelp and mined a bunch more stone, completely forgetting that to make a functioning water elevator, I'd need soul sand, which is something I didn't have. I moved all my materials over and started building, following the tutorial closely before going rogue trying to build my water elevator. I spent so long trying to fill up this 100 block tower with kelp, almost dying in the process, and when it didn't end up working, I was disappointed. Luckily though, it still worked as a mode of transport, just not a super fast one like intended. After that disaster, I moved on to another. I'd built a decent amount of the farm and placed a water bucket in and realised that I had built it wrong. The grooves were supposed to be 8 blocks long and I'd built them 9 blocks long, so I had to destroy an entire layer of my farm. I collected all the fallen pieces of cobblestone because I had spent precious minutes mining it, and then I finally completed the build. Part of me was adamant that it wasn't going to work as my luck so far hadn't been great, but then suddenly something fell down, and then it kept coming. Creepers, zombies, and most importantly the entire reason why I built the farm, skeletons. After about 5 minutes I had amassed 30 bones. I quickly took them home with me. When I arrived, I turned a proportion into bone meal and headed to my usual spot, where I was quickly able to get the 46 cornflowers I needed. And finally, I planted the flowers, checked the statistics, and admired my world.